What's going on, everybody? Coyote here, and today I'm going to be showing off a little something I've been working on for a little while now. A while back ago, I made a mod called Custom Racial Animation Path. It was originally going to be a joke mod that I was going to be releasing on April 1st. But Felice Guy, or Felice Guy, however you want to pronounce his name, I'm not sure how you do it, he came out with a little mod called Dynamic Animation Replacer. This mod made my joke mod completely possible, so I went ahead and released it. Ever since then, I've been scouring the internet for different animation mods. I've gotten pretty much almost every animation from the Nexus and for Legendary and for Special Edition. I've converted all the Special Edition ones to Legendary. I've searched different websites, Lovers Lab, not for any sexual animations, but just any combat animations that are hard to find. Anything different YouTube channels. So basically, this video I'm going to be showing off every race, male and female, what I have so far. Every race is pretty much complete. Everything's about 90% done. Everything is covered between standing idle, sneaks, torches, picking up things, sitting animations. Also keep in mind I do have a lot of animations installed, like the underdog animations and a bunch of DAR replacer animations. So the base animations for my custom racial animation path has a little over 20,000 animations in it, and then I have about 700 animations from Finis and about, I would have to say, at least another 2,000 from just random DAR mods installed. Anyways, this has been a very long-winded intro, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. As you can see, we've started off with the Argonians, who are the males. We're going to be starting off showing them off. I'm going to be going with the males, then swapping directly to the females, so you can see how the slight variations between the male and female for each race is. So without much further ado, let's go ahead and get started. We've got our one-handed in our hand at the moment. We're going to be just showing off one-handed, two-handed, axes, bows, hand-to-hand for every race. This is mainly a video for me to reference in case I need to change something, because there are so many animations installed that it's very hard for me to keep track of what's going on. I have to load up each race and check them every time I want to change something or change something around. Since there are so many animation sets, I had to mix and match and kind of rename some, use some for other races in different ways, and I want to change things around. As more animations are coming out, I want to get rid of the ones that I had that need to be replaced. So let's go ahead and get started. Our normal standing attacks for the Argonians. Our normal standing power attack. Movement normal attacks. I found simpler was better when it came to doing all the different animations for all the races. Some races have different animations when they're moving around. The Argonians don't. Also, the Argonians, when they dodge, they do these little flips here. The forward dodge is going to be different. I decided to make it to where all the races have different dodges as well. You're going to be seeing that throughout the video. And I wanted to make it to where the front dodges were randomized and sometimes the back dodges were, but the left and right are always going to be the same for each individual race, just because you're not going to be able to tell what kind of race they are sometimes. They're going to be like covered in armor, but you'll be able to tell what kind of fighting style they have by their dodges and, just their basic movements. Anyway, let's get back into it. We're going to be doing the left-handed power attack, or the left movement power attack, the right power attack, the backwards power attack, and the forward power attack. And some of these animations are kind of flashy, but all the NPCs can use them too. So there we go. Also, keep in mind I am using a couple mods installed. I have a dynamic combat module. I'm using TK dodge add attack and the smooth combat dodge. So with all those installed, we're going to have either our dodges or our attacks go off every time we dodge. And all the NPCs can do this as well. And as we get further in, you're going to be seeing a lot of variations. I started off with the Argonians because they are actually using a very interesting combo system for the two-handed weapons. So let's go ahead and swap to the two-handed greatsword with them real fast. So this is the two-handed Dark Knight animation set that was on the Nexus, and I have it set up just to work with the Argonians. Here's the regular standing attacks. We've got our standing power attack. I'm not really a big fan of that. I keep forgetting to change it. Again, reference video. I'm going to be changing that later on. So there we go. Left-handed attack, or not left-handed. I don't know why I said that again. Left power attack. I'm going to be going with the power attacks first, but then I'm going to be showing the combo system off a little bit better. There's the right power attack. We've got the back power attack. And we've got the forward power attack. Also, let's see we've got dynamic combat module installed. Here's the triple slash attack. And I believe I might have the randomized one installed. Let's see. I have that installed for all my NPCs as well. No, I don't have it turned on at the moment. Anyways. So, with his normal swings here, it may not look like he has a lot that he can do, but if you attack and then do your dodge attacks, and then continue with your normal attacks right afterwards like this, dodge, then do your normal attacks, depending on which direction you dodge, as you're doing your smooth combat dodge or TK dodge add attack, you do your normal dodge afterwards, and you start getting into your combat combo system with the Argonians. I'm actually working on it a little bit more and getting it a little more refined. So at the moment, it's just the base combat system from the Dark Knight animation set, but I've been tweaking it a little bit. But as of right now, this is how it is. And all the NPCs use this in-game as well. It's not just the player character. Alright. So, there's the two-handers for him. Let's go do the battle axe. So, the battle axe and the Warhammer animations, very hard to find a lot of different animation sets for those. I did what I could. The Argonians are actually using one that I quite like. I like the way his stance is. Further plans going forward after this is I plan on getting into animations myself and making kind of some animated idols for all the different weapon types, because I kind of like the way this looks. Just imagine going into battle and seeing a bunch of people moving around like that. It's much better than just a bunch of people just standing there all static. But the combat animations for these are a little strange, but I kind of like them. I don't know why. Movement with these are all. Then you have your add attacks with them as well. And I'm going to be adding the same sword attacks that I have onto the battle axe for the Argonians. I keep forgetting to do it. As you can see, their power attacks aren't very good. I believe those are the vanilla power attacks, so I do need to change those. I keep forgetting to change those. That's the axes for them. They don't really have very many different. I think they have a backwards attack. No, it had a forward attack. So it has a standing power and it has a forward power with it. I just need to change the left, right, and back power attacks for the axe. So on to the next one. We're going to be going with the hand-to-hand for the Argonians. So I don't think I changed them too much. Looks like I'm using the cross and jab one. I'm not too sure. I'm also using the 4-directional unarmed attacks. But anyways, here's my left-handed power attack, my right-handed power attack, both of them together. I need to change that. That actually only hits once. It does not look right in combat. I need to change that one, so just got to remember that. And then there's the 4-directional power attacks mod. Such a great mod. I love it. Anyways, I think that's all that I was going to be showing for those. Let's see what my shield stances look like with them. The idle for them. I'm using the random blocking animations as well. I also altered it to affect all the NPCs, so all NPCs have random blocking animations as well. I've pretty much taken all the popular DAR mods and applied them to all the NPCs as well in my game. But let's go ahead and swap to the female Argonians. This is going to be the only time this is going to take so long to swap, because I have to type it. Next time I'll do a little bit faster. And sorry for the bad audio and for the bad commentary. This is the first time I've used a microphone myself in a room for a while. So we're going to go ahead and finish there. Kills them softly. So, I don't remember exactly what was different with the female Argonians. I've been playing the Redguard vampires lately. I'm gonna be showing them at the end of the video because I'm very excited for the Redguard vampires. But anyways, this is the idol for the female Argonians. Oh, I forgot to show the sneak idol for the other guy. That's okay. Let's see what their their normal attacks are the same. Power attack is slightly different. Instead of a stab, it's a kind of a thrust forward. The left power, it's the same. For the most part, the races will have the same power attacks. They will have some slight variations, though. I know the female Argonians' two-handed weapons are not the same as the males. So it looks like the one-handed are all the same. So let's go ahead and swap to the two-handed for the females. I almost forgot to show the walking animations. I definitely forgot to show it for the Argonians, but I'm pretty sure I need to replace the males. There were just some new ones released that I'm probably going to be using instead. So let's do our Greatsword. So it looks like I have the base animations for her. I don't think I have the combat system set up for the female. I do not. Yeah, I definitely do not. So the male Argonians are actually stronger than the female Argonians are because of their combat system. I do need to give that to both of them. And just to see, I need to see if I had given this to them or not. I had not given this to them. Oh, they have their own. Okay. It's not the best, though. Oh, they do have the power. You know, I think I may leave this like that. Yeah, I think I'll leave this like that. I like the slight variations between the male and females for the axe. I will, however, give the two-handed combination to the female Argonians for the Greatsword, as well as the addition of the combat attacks after the dodge attacks for the axes for male and females, respectively. And I'm pretty sure they have the same unarmed animations, but we're going to check just to make sure. They do not. They have separate. Looks like the power attacks are the same though, but the normal attacks are different. Alright, let's go on to the next race. So we're going to go ahead and go with the next one down the list, which would be... Actually, let's go with the Altmer. I guess I should have started with the Altmer to begin with, but that's alright. So, just because I started off with the males last time, I'm going to go back to males, and we'll go with that. Alright, so here's the male idols, just the regular standing idol. While I'm thinking about it, walking animation, running animation, their sneak idol, and keep in mind the underdog animations are installed as well, so sometimes they may start overwriting like that, just like that. Anyways, on to the weapons. So we'll go with the swords for them. Ah, yes. I remember them. I need to find new animations for them. These are actually two-handed weapon animations that I converted to one-handed use for these guys. The only thing I don't like about it is the way the shield looks when it's on them. Does not flip very well. So that's something I do need to change. There's the forward power attack. Here's the reverse power attack. The standing power attack. The left power attack. And the right power attack. So each race I have has a different dodge for that race. I couldn't find enough dodges for each race. So originally what I did was I took the TK dodge add attack and I took those add attack dodges and turned them into regular dodges for the races that I couldn't find regular dodges for. Since then, new dodges have been released, and I decided that I was going to leave them on these dodges on certain races, just because it adds a more interesting depth to the combat. They'll be dodging more, and as they're dodging, they will be attacking. They do use all the NPCs use everything that I'm showing you guys today. So not only do they have their regular dodges that have the attacks, they also have the TK dodge add attack and the smooth combat dodge. So the one-handed animations for the Altmer aren't that great. They do need to be changed up. I think they might be using the same animations for their two-handed. I guess they are not. I recognize these animations. I like these ones. So these are the regular swings. Here's the power attack for the standing. Our left power attack. And you can probably tell, but it's kind of flowy. The Altmer race, their power attacks for the Greatsword, they kind of flow and slide a little bit when they're in combat, and it looks really neat when you're up against an opponent. It's also fun to play like that. The right power attack is the same. It's just a little bit different animation and a little bit slower on the get back up at the end there, as you can see. Oh, and looks like I'm a little too close to the wall here. That's the only reason why I have this mini-map on, is so I don't get too close to the wall, because when it gets into view, it looks really ugly. Here is the triple slash attack for the dynamic combat module. I believe I have that for the Khajiit as well, and some vampires. Well, here's the forward power attack. And I have changed, as you can notice, that was a triple slash move that is normally used for the dynamic combat module, but like I said, I needed to use different animations for different movesets. There's the backwards power attack, and I renamed it for a forward one. So let's go ahead and swap to the hand-to-hand for this race. See how that looks. And you can see their stance is slightly different. Looks like they have the vanilla swings. Here's the left hand power. Looks like it's a roundhouse. The right hand power. It's another kick, and both together. Everyone knows that one. Alright, so that was the hand-to-hand. Let's look at their axes. You know what I forgot? I forgot the dual wielding on the last race. That's alright though. Looks like I have vanilla axes. Ooh, what was that? That was a wigged out animation. Can I no? Didn't happen again. Whatever. But even with it looks like the forward power attack is a little jab. It doesn't really fit with that weapon. I'm gonna have to change that. And the back one is a roundhouse, it looks like. So, not much to do about that. Anyways, let's go on to the female counterpart of this race. Go ahead and load up the race menu here. Oops. Alright, there we go. And here is the standing idol for the females. And since we have the axe out with her, let's go ahead and see if I have the same ones. Looks like I have the same ones for them. There's probably no chance. It glitched out a little bit again right there. I'm going to have to figure out what is causing that little glitch. Yeah, it looks like the axes are exactly the same. I'm pretty sure that this race is pretty much the same. Some races are different though. Yeah, these ones are the same. The dodges. The dodges for this race are kind of flamboyant. I'm glad Oh, and it was only the females, because the males have the TK dodge, add dodge. Wow, that was a mouthful. The TK dodge, add dodge. Believe me, that makes sense. But I think I just did the females like this because it was a little bit flamboyant for the men to use that. And there is the triple slash. And I haven't been showing the dynamic combat modules that I had set up for them. I mean, it's hard to remember everything that I have. Wow, you know what? I think I forgot something important. I sure did. Look at that. Well, while I'm on it, let's see how the bows are for this race. So, their bashes are that, and man, I can't believe I forgot. That's so lame. So they have the same two-handed, they have the same axe, they have probably the same bow. I'm not going to swap to the men again to check that. Looks like they have the same one-handers as well. While I'm thinking about it, dual wielding. Yes, they are not the best. But I don't really play as this race, so I wasn't worried about this race. On to the next one. Next up, the Bosmer. Come on. I just want to do the men first. So here we go. We got the males standing idle here. Got their walk. And their run. And their sprint. I don't think I showed the other races, but they're all different for the races too. There's a lot to show. There really is. I can't cover everything. I mainly just wanted to show off the one-handed, the two-handed, and all that. So let's go ahead and check out these ones. Oh, look at their fancy little unsheathing there. All right. Looks like they're using. That's the same power attack that the female Argonian has. So I recognize where that's from. That's the same that the one Greatsword is coming from. Ah, okay. That's this race. So these ones, there's the right power attack. There's the left power attack right here. Here's the backwards power attack. And here is the forward power attack. You know what I'm going to go ahead and do? I'm going to go ahead and do that so I don't have to worry about my stamina anymore. Yeah, this animation is kind of weird. But, you know, someone had to use it. Why not them? Alright, let's try the, let's do it. Dual wielding with them. Do I have any different power attacks? Oh, I do, okay. Well, nothing really too special about that. Let's see what their two-handed animations look like. Let's start off with, well, the blocking is all randomized. Let's start off with the triple slash attack from the dynamic combat module. Looks like it's just that slash there. All right, standing normal attacks. Well, that looks like vanilla. Power attack. Huh. Left power attack. Is that vanilla? Have I not done this one? That was the right. Here's the back. And here's forward. Oh, that's definitely vanilla. Okay. So note to self, you give this race two-handed power attacks. And actually just two-handed attacks. Alright. So we're going to go with the battle axes next. See if they have anything. I don't think they do. Pretty sure they're vanilla. Yep. Alright. On to the females then. Oh, that's that ugly wall I was talking about. Hopefully it doesn't pop back up. Sometimes when I do that, it stays in this room. Alright. Female, female. Alright. Let's start off with the two-hander. Oh, yes. I remember this one. So, I think this is a very fun two-hander attack setup. Yes, it is. This is the normal attacks. Here's the power attack. Standing, I mean. Left-handed. Why do I keep saying left-handed attack? When I say left-handed attack, I mean left power attack. I've said that multiple times. Left power attack. Looks like that's the Beasty Greatsword animations. Here's the right power attack. That is being used by my Dunmer. That needs to be changed. Here's the backwards power attack. And the forward power attack. And let's try the triple slash attack. my running dash with the dynamic combat module is a running headbutt. That's kind of cool. Well, actually, it's a shoulder charge. Alright, on to the one-handers. So they could be very different from the other. I don't think they are. They look like they're very similar. Yep. Yep, okay. Not much difference there. But like I said earlier, it's kind of hard to remember exactly what I have installed for every race. So that's that. Let's try the bow on this one. Looks like they are slightly different from those other females. I think I did the Wood Elves like this because of the way they were drawing it back. I thought it looked more Wood Elfish, so I went with that race, if that makes any sense. This was the one that always had that glitchy camera every time I did the sneak. I need to fix that. Alright. Anyways, on to the next race. Looks like we're going with the Bretons. Now, if I'm kind of like attacking like the Witcher, you'll see here in a second. If it would swap over, come on, I hate race menus sometimes. What is this? Swap. There we go. Oh, looks like I'm being a bald guy. Okay, so here is the male Breton standing idle. Let's see what the walking looks like. And the running. And the sprinting. Male bow. Bash. Looks like they go like that. Let's check out what their two-hander looks like. Alright, okay, yeah. This is the standing normal attacks. Here's the standing power attack. We've got our backwards power attack. Our forward power attack. Our left power attack. And our right power attack. Now, I am playing on Legendary, the Legendary edition of Skyrim, not the Special Edition. These are the Berserk, from the anime, the Berserk animation moveset that's on the Special Edition. I converted them for Legendary use. These are ones that I just recently put into the game, actually. Oh yeah, this race, they do the step dodges. So every race has their custom dodge. I think I may have forgotten the last one. Alright, let's check out the battle axe for this. Oh, that's fancy. Those were the normal attacks. Here's the power attack. The left power attack. The right power attack. The back power attack. And the forward power attack. And let's try the triple slash combo. Oh, I forgot I had that one on. I thought that one was taken out. NPCs do use this too. I hate when they use that against me. Usually the second or third swing that hits me usually kills me, so I gotta dodge. All my combat setup is set up to where I don't have to have any stamina to dodge because it kind of gets overwhelming at times. But there's the axes. Did I do the greatsword? I'm pretty sure I did the greatsword. Oh yeah. I did the greatsword already. Forgive me. We've been looking at a lot of animations. Did I do the one-handed? I don't think I did the one-handed. And I haven't been showing off any of the healing. Everyone's using different ones as well. Because you know when you install pre-combat animations and all that, you have different options and different stuff for the animations. I installed all the different options for all the different animation mods like that and distributed them throughout through the different races. Anyways, yes. Normal attacks, they're kind of spinny. The power attack is the opposite type of spin. So you can like do the normal spin, keep going, then do a power attack. Or you can do your spin and then your power attack. They're kind of spinny. The forward power attack. That one was released on the special edition of Skyrim, and I just converted it. It's actually pretty cool. The backwards power attack. That one's pretty cool too. The right power attack. And the left power attack. Looks like they are using the same left and right as the Altmer, I believe it was. I'm going to have to change that up for one of the races. Alright, so I believe that's everything for the male of this one. Let's go ahead and swap to the female. Alright. So here we go with the female standing idol. And we're going to be showing off her walk is using this. And her run. And her sprint. Alright. Since we have the sword out, I'm pretty sure... Oh, looks like they are different. Ah, yes. I forgot. This is the directional one. So I have to change this back. This was a failed attempt, I believe, at true directional combat without having true directional combat installed. It does not work. She only attacks what's in front of her. I need to change that. I totally forgot that I had this installed. Oh, get away from that wall. But as you can see, they got the step dodges. She got the step dodges. But those were the normal attacks with the different movements. I'm not a big fan of those. I need to change those up. Here's the standing power. It's still the same spin. Forward power. It's a jump forward attack. Right power. It's the spin again. Left power. And back power. Oh, looks like that one's different from the males. That's fine. Looks like the only thing I need to change on this is the standing power, or the standing normal attacks for the movements, because this is me going in different movement directions, and it just doesn't look right, especially with the 3PCO camera that I have installed. Everything just looks a little strange. It just doesn't look right, as you can see. So that's something I do need to change. And I believe we just swapped to her. Oh, look at that unsheathing. I like that. And the way she's holding that is very nice. So even though there is randomized blocking in, each race and each gender for each race does have their base blocking that they will also use, which is what theirs is this one. And sorry for the convoluted explanations for everything. So here we go with the standing normal attacks. So it looks like they are kind of flamboyant with their attacks, but that's alright. Everyone's got to look different. Here's the standing power attack. Here is the forward power attack. The backwards power attack. Oh, that one doesn't really match the rest of those animations. The left power attack. And the right power attack. Okay, I guess all together in combat, they're not too bad. Oh, and I haven't given them a triple slash. Alright. Anyways, let's see what they have going on for the battle axes. Anything. It looks like they do have something going on. Yes. Very nice. Looks like it's the same as the male counterparts. So there we go with that. Let's go ahead and check out the unarmed now for this race. So that's the left normal attack. This is the right normal attack. Well, that's not right. And here's both of them together. Ah, yeah, I needed to change that. The animation and the noises and the hits do not line up when I'm in combat. Note to self, change that later. I'll keep those like that. But that one's got to get changed. All right. I believe that's everything for that. Let's check the bow. Alright, that looks about normal. I don't think there's anything special about that one. Alright, so let's go ahead and go on to the next race. And that is the Dunmer. Ah, I like the Dunmer. The females are pretty nice. So I recently made a female Dunmer video, but I kind of changed up the way the Dunmers are. I gave their combat system to the Redguards because it fits their style a little bit better. You'll see that as we get to it. So since we got the bow, let's go ahead and check out what the male bow looks like. Looks like it's just a regular. Doesn't look like anything special. So let's swap over to the Greatsword. So here's the regular attacks with the Greatsword for the male Dunmer. Here's the standing power attack. Here's the forward power attack. The left power attack. The right power attack. And the back power attack. Now the females are a lot different. They're going to be a little bit different. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Ah, yes. The Dunmers have this as their dodge. And this is their back dodge. They're a little bit more flashy. I don't think I showed the walk-off. Looks like that's vanilla. That's okay. I'm pretty sure like yesterday or the day before some new running animations just dropped, so I'll just give those to this guy. Booyah. So, pretty sure I just showed these animations. Yeah, I just did show those animations. So let's go on to the one-handed weapon. As you can see, the last one, when they were healing, held up close to their chest. These ones go up off to the side a little bit. So here's the standing animations for the normal attacks. Here's a standing power. forward standing forward power attack. Oop, let me get away from this wall here. Forward power. Try that again. Left power. Right power. And back power. Ah, yeah, that was a two-handed animation that I renamed for one-handed use because I couldn't find one at the time that I did that. Once again, we got forward, left, right, and back. So that's the bow, the two swords. We got, I don't know if I did this one. Let's check the axe. They look normal. That looks like vanilla. Yep. Alright. So, hand to hand. Unarmed. That looks pretty vanilla. So that needs to be changed. That's okay. I have some special edition animations that I need to convert to LE, and I will be applying them to the male Dunmer. So let's go on to the female of this race. The female Dunmer. Now, I really like the female Dunmers. They're awesome. I played this for about 20 hours testing out this move set just because it was so fun. So here we go with the hand-to-hand animation for the female Dunmer. Now, they're using Tikaku's animations. They're Final Fantasy VII Tifa animations. If anyone wants to know where I got them, I'll leave a link down below. Just let me know down below, and I'll leave a link for you, or point you to the right direction. But yeah, this YouTuber that did these animations, I really like them. This right here, I just want all my idols to be animated like this, like the axe was for the Argonians. If they were all animated with like this bouncing motion, it would feel more alive in the game to me, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna try to get into animations, I think. So let's go ahead and look at the attacks here. So it looks like the attacks need to be changed. Well, the power attack, the left-handed power attack's all right. So is the right one, but those were used already, and so is that by another race. So I do need to change that. For the most part, their idols are all different. I wanted them to be at least different that way, hand-to-hand wise. There's not very many hand-to-hand animations that I like out there that you know, I wanted to put in the game. But let's go on to the first actual weapon here. We'll go with the Greatsword. And standing animations. Here's the power. The forward power. So far it's the same as the males. I could have sworn they were different. Here's the back. That's the same as the males. Here's the left. And the right. Nope, they're exactly the same. Okay, I was remembering something wrong. Alright, well that's good to know. Knowing is half the battle. And let's go with the sword here. Ah, yes, the Castanic animations. Oh, that reminds me. That reminds me. So the walking animations for the Dunmer. They're a little bit more flashy. They're from the same animation pack that these idols are from, which is what reminded me to show that. Anyways, normal attacks, power, just a little thrust forward. We've got our forward power attack, our back power attack, our left power attack, and our right power attack. They are the same as the males. Alright. Now, did I show this? So yeah, they are slightly different as well. They're using the Castanic ones, I believe. No, they're not. Oh yeah, I remember the Khajiit. The Khajiit are using them. I gave them to the Khajiit. Oh, you guys are gonna like the Khajiit when we get to them. I think we're pretty much done with the Dunmer. I think that's everything. You know what I should have been showing this whole time? I should have been showing with shields as well, because the idols for the shields are different. I've been forgetting. That's okay. You guys get the idea. It's randomization. I have everything covered. Between anything you could think of. Torch idols, picking things up, sitting down in chairs, walking, running, sneaking, jumping, left and right jumping, dodges, you name it. Everything's different for every race, male and female. Not everything, of course, as most of the attacks are the same, but you get the idea. So let's go ahead and check out the next race. I kind of want to do the Khajiit next, but we'll get to them. We'll get to them. We're at the Imperials. The Khajiit are close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 more to look through, and then I'm going to be doing the Redguard vampire last, because the Redguards are going to be right before them. Ooh, man, we're about halfway done. This is a long video. Thanks for watching. If you guys are watching, if you like this content, consider subscribing. I'm going to be actually releasing this pack for 1 day only. This is the only time I'm saying this. For 1 day only. On the 10-year anniversary of Skyrim's release. So if you hear it here, and I don't do it, I will delete my channel. No lie. Anyways, let's go on to the males. We're going to go with the males first. Imperials. And yes, I will be releasing this, and by then it should be a lot more polished. This pack will be completely polished by then. So we've got our Imperial male idol animation just standing there. Let's go ahead and check out their walks. Their run. And their sprint. Oh, they've got the same animations as that one race. Alright, so standing power, left power, right power, back power, and forward power. Ah, looks like this is another race that I gave the dodge the TK dodge add attack for their regular dodge. And they have a backflip for their back dodge. Alright, so that's the one-handed. Let's go to two-handed. That's the normal attacks. Here's the standing power. The forward power. Looks like that's the same as the one-handed forward power. That's fine. I'm fine with that. The backwards power. The left power. And the right power. Ah, yes, they are very spinny as well. That's okay. Alright, let's check out the battle axe here. So, I don't think they have... Oh, make me a liar. Looks like just the power attack is different on there. And the way his legs are, I think that was for a female. I don't know. The way he's standing doesn't look right for a male to be holding that like that. I think I may have accidentally put that in the wrong folder. Well, anyways, forward power. Oh, that's the Beasty Greatsword, renamed for Warhammer and axe use. All right. So let's check out the sword here. Oh wait, I think I already did the sword. Yeah, I sure did. Whew, man, I'm sorry, you guys. Anyone still watching? Did I do unarmored? Unarmed. I don't think I did, because that's the first time I remember seeing that this go around. Oh yeah, I think this one's using the cross and jab animations. Alright, so here's the left power. Oh wow, that looked really weird. The left power, the right power, and both together. Wow. Do I really have that on 3 different races? I need to change that for real. Alright, so let's go ahead and go to the female of this race. Let's try to kick this up a notch and start going a little bit faster. Oh my god. I say that, but now... Okay, thank you. Alright, and here we go. This is the standing idol for the females. Let's go ahead and check out their walk animations. Their run animation. And their sprint animations. And while I'm thinking about it, their sneak idol. But I am using Underdog, so yeah, they will take into effect over their base stuff like that. Anyways, let's go ahead and check out the two-handed weapons first on this one. I'm pretty sure that the female is exactly the same as the male when it comes to the weapons. I think the only variations with them is the way they walk. Looks like the weapons are exactly the same. Swap to the one-handed weapon real fast. Make sure. Aha, nah. No. This one is different. This one is very nice. I come across Imperials a lot in the game, and I decided to give them to this one. And fighting against them using this is very fun because it's just, they seem so fast. This is the normal attacks. Here's the standing power. The forward power is the same as the males. The back power is the same as the males. The right power and the left power. So I need to change the male's regular standing attacks into this. So note to self again, give this animation the regular left and right animations for standing to the male Imperials. And here again is a demonstration of this race's dodges. Alright. On to the next race, and I believe that's the Khajiit. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. It is the Khajiit. So we're going to be starting off with the males. My favorite are the females. I love their animations so much. And I'm using cover Khajiits. I just found out about that mod years after it was actually taken down, apparently. But it piqued my interest. Someone was looking for it on the Nexus, and I did a search for it and found it. And so all the Khajiits are cat-like. Not cover Khajiits. Cat-like Khajiits. Cat-like Khajiits, not cover Khajiits. That's a different mod altogether. Anyways, the male Khajiits and the female Khajiits, both of the players, male and females, have different walking and run animations than the NPCs. The reason for this is because of the animations I'm using. They they actually glitch out a little bit, and all the Khajiit look like they're drunk on skooma whenever they're walking around, which is fine by itself. Uh, Everyone needs to look like they're drunk, but they look like they're drunk all the time, and sometimes it's all glitchy looking. So I made a little bit of a workaround for my races. So the walking for the male Khajiit is this. This is the walking. The running is this. The NPC does not do this because it glitches out. And the sprinting is just another version of that. It's just faster. Now the males run different than the females. You'll be seeing that here soon. So see this right here? That little glitch out right there with their arm going off to the side? That's kind of what they look like if I let the NPCs use these animations. They don't walk the same speed, and it just doesn't look right. I believe my sneaking for the Khajiit. Oh yeah, only the female have that special sneak. Anyways, let's go on to the combat animations. So we got our one-hander. Here's the normal attack. Here's the power. I need to change that. That's 3 races using that. I need to change that. Here's the forward power. Mofu's one-handed power attack forward. The back power. The left power. The right power. Oh, I like that one. Oh yeah, and the dodges for the Khajiit are rolls. I did that so I could roll and then power. So it kind of is like, you know, the Khajiit's rolling around. And the Khajiit I fight against do that too. It's so cool. Oh, I've been forgetting to show bashes and all that. Man. So sorry if there's anything I forget in this showcase. Let's go ahead and show the bow. Looks like the bow is pretty generic. The main thing for the combat is the one-handed, the two-handed, and all that. That's the main thing where you're going to see a big difference in combat between all the races. So let's go ahead and check out the two-handed weapon animations. So this is just one click, and I didn't click more than once. I can interrupt it with another click, like that, or, you know, do a power attack, which I have the power attack the same as, oh no, it's the opposite. So I can let it go all the way, I can let it go all the way, stop it, power attack, you know. Then we've got our triple slash attack, which I knew was that one. We've got our backwards attack, or backwards dodge. I like that one for the Khajiit. We've got a forward power attack, our backwards power attack, our left power attack, and our right power attack. Alright. Go with the axes. I think they've got something. Ooh. Yeah, just slightly different. Their power attacks are slightly different. Ugh, I don't like the forward one. Or the back one. I've got to change those up. That's okay. Check out the Unarmed. So the Khajiit, I have my Khajiit and my vampires using the slash claw attacks. So these are the regular attacks. We've got our left power attack, our right power attack, and both together. Which is, I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it's that triple kick. Oh, it's not. It's actually that. Okay. Surprise, surprise. And of course, you know, blocking, dual wield parrying. That's a must. All right. So I think that's everything for the male Khajiit. So let's go ahead and swap to the female Khajiit. Oh yeah. Alright, so first things first, here's the standing animation for the female Khajiit. I know it doesn't look like much, but the real magic for the female Khajiit is their movement. So here's a walking forward. So the running forward for the female Khajiit NPCs is a more sexified version of this, I guess, running forward. The player does not run like this. They do run like this for their regular run forward, just like the male Khajiits. However, the big difference between the female and the male Khajiits is instead of just speeding this up for the sprint animations, this is the run for the females. Oh yes, you see that correctly. It is fantastic, is it not? You can thank Takaku. It's a YouTuber that I'm subscribed to for those wonderful, wonderful animations. She actually has the animations that I'm using for some of my vampires, which you'll be seeing at the end of this video. Oh, I love my vampire combat animations. They are so fantastic. Anyways, let's check out our unarmed. Pretty sure it's the same as the males. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So, one-handed. We've got our standing. Oh yeah, the female Khajiit's idol is different. I forgot I did that. I actually just did that recently. So here's the regular normal attacks. The regular standing power. That needs to be changed. Forward power. Same as the males. The back power. Same as the males. And the left power. Same as the males. And the right power. Same as the males once again. And the two-handed weapons should be the same as the males. Looks like it is. Just to be sure, we're going to be going through all the power attacks, just in case. Standing power, forward power, reverse power, the left-handed power. I can't believe I just said left-handed power again. The left power, and the right power. Wow. So, okay, those look like they're the same. Here's the bow. I believe these ones are using the castanic animations because I felt like this was more feline looking than it would be for the Dunmer. Because the Dunmer are using the magic animations and, you know, the one-handed animations. So that's why they looked kind of flowy. And yet again, I can't stress this enough. This idol, this movement is fantastic. I think every idol needs to have movement like this. Like, it doesn't matter for what weapon you're using. I think every weapon should have a movement idol like this, which I think I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to do it myself if I want it done. Anyways, that's all for this race. They're pretty much the same. The biggest thing with them was their movement. Man, I love the way the female Khajiit just pounced down the road. It's great. It's fun. Anyways, let's go on to the next race here. We're getting closer. We're getting closer to the end. In the end, it doesn't even matter. So, the Nords. So here's the thing. I wanted to have one race use the vanilla animations. And originally I was going to have the Nords do that. However, a lot has changed since I've started this animation pack. And my views on that have somewhat changed. I believe the Nords are using a vanilla-ish animation pack, though. They're using one that is vanilla, but fixed. Like, if that makes sense. Just the male Nords, anyways. The females are different. They're a different story. Their two-handed weapons are different. So I wanted the Nords to have the regular TK dodge roll, just because they are the base race, I would say, of Skyrim. So they get the base dodge roll from TK dodge. And I don't know why, but to me that makes sense. Oh, and their bash is that for some odd reason. I don't know why, but I thought it would look interesting in combat. And every now and then it looks like a Nord is like powering up, so it makes me chuckle every time I see it. So I'm gonna leave it. I'll allow it. So looks like the Nords do have pretty much the vanilla animation still, but they're more refined than the normal vanilla animations. Let's go ahead and check the and the stances are slightly different. Let's go ahead and check out the two-handed weapons. So, and again, I'm using the random blocking thing, so I can't be sure which one's the original block animation that came with this. It's probably that one, I don't know. Looks like he is using the vanilla sword animation. So even though he's using the vanilla animations, I did want to have, you know, one of the races use them. You can still use the dodge attacks to still spice up the normalcy of the attacks. I believe he's using the regular slash as well. He is. So yeah, they're pretty simple. Let's go ahead and swap over to the females. The females are a little different. Not much, just a little, as you are about to see. Mainly in the two-handed aspect. So first off, though, here's her idol. The female Nord idols are like this. They have that stance going on. Here's the walk and the run and their sprint. Oh yeah. So right off the bat, that's not vanilla. Female Nords, not vanilla. So we're going to start off with the normal attacks. And again, to Cuckoo, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, I am very sorry. One of the YouTubers I'm subscribed to, this is her animations. These are the normal attacks. Here's the normal power attack standing. I know it looks like it cuts off, but that's alright. It's not that bad in combat. Forward power attack. And every single one of those hits. And it sucks when you got a female Nord coming after you and she comes at you and you see that coming at you. Because it sucks. You can, however, interrupt her, depending on what kind of combat mods you have installed. I can interrupt them on mine. Let's go ahead with the backwards power attack. You can't tell, well, I guess you can tell. Let's go over here by this for some reference. She jumps in the air and moves back a little bit with this. And it comes down with a slam. I wanted to get near this so you could see the movement reference on screen. Let's go ahead with the left power attack. And the right power attack. Alright, and go ahead with the triple slash. I need to give them a triple slash. Actually, why don't I just make a DAR mod to give every race every triple slash, just randomized? Note to self, make that mod. Alright. Ooh, what am I doing? I'm not done with this race yet. So we're going to go with the one-handed weapons now. And already I like the sheathing and unsheathing. I believe I was supposed to give that sheathing to the Redguards, though. So here we go with the normal standing. We've got our standing power. Forward power. Backwards power. Ooh, oh, ooh, that's ugly. Ah, I gotta get rid of that. Ugh. Left power, right power. So, I think the left and right, they're okay. The right one is similar to another one that we saw previously, but it's different enough to where I'll allow it. I'll keep it. The front one, though, is done by the Altmer or the Bosmer. I'm going to have to go back and check and see which one. I'm going to have to change that as well. And the back, ugh, that is just... That's got to go. That has got to go. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out the Unarmed. I believe the female Nords are using the Final Fantasy VII Tifa one as well. Yes. Oh, no, they are just using the first part. So the sheathing and unsheathing for the Final Fantasy animations, but it looks like the actual punching is different. So here's the standing normal attacks. We've got our left-handed power attack, which is a kick. Our right power, and I'm going to go ahead and guess this is the triple kick. Yep, it is. Whoopity-doo. What happened? Apparently, I gave those 3 attacks to too many races one day. Did I get drunk and not remember? I don't know. I could have sworn I didn't do that. Anyways, let's check the battle axes. Ah, the battle axe. So that was a very fancy unsheathing. Anything fancy about the attacks itself? It's okay. That's just the normal attack. What about the standing power? That's kind of cool. Then we've got our forward power attack. Oh god. Yeah, I need to change that. That's not supposed to be on her. Okay, here's the backwards power attack. I like that one. We'll keep it. And the left power attack. And that's the Beasty Greatsword animations. And so is that for the right. That's alright. That is alright. So, I think that covers everything from her. Go ahead and check out the bow. And I don't think I've changed too much with the bows for all the races. There may be slight variations in them, but not enough to make a big difference, which is why I'm not really worried about covering it in this video. It's already gone on quite long. I don't know how long I've been recording, but it's been a while. Let's see here. Ah, onto the Orcs. So, the Orcs, they share the standing animations, I believe. Ooh, look at that. That Orc looks cool. I like his face. Yeah, I like that. So, the Orc, I think I need to change them up quite a bit. This is one of the ones that I released a video for way back when, so I think he has a lot of movement directional combat involved in him. We're about to find out. This is the Orc Idol, though. I gave the same to the male and females because it's the most androgynous, I guess, because the females like to walk like the males, and I've tried fixing it through mods and everything, but it just does not work for me to get them working like they should. So I just gave them both androgynous walks and all that. So, and if you don't know what that word means, it's like that guy right there is androgynous. He kind of looks like a chick and a guy. You know, you can't tell. It's kind of the same. I don't know, something along those lines. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the combat. So, their idol is pretty cool. I like their idol. They move their arms around. Here's the regular standing. Oh, you know what? I may have fixed them already. Here's the standing power. Let's see if anything weird happens while I'm moving around. And attacking. No, I have fixed them. Awesome. I forgot about that. Cool. Man, that's a load off in my mind. So, standing power. Oh man, that is very reminiscent of a move in Raiders the defenders had. Massive strike. That, any Raiders fans, that is totally massive strike right there. Anyways, forward power attack. That's the same as the Khajiits. Backwards power attack. I like that. Left power attack. And the right power attack. I think those are both the same as the female Nords. I'm pretty sure. I just looked at them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Alright, that's okay. So, there's the one-handed. Let's go with the two-handed. That looks vanilla. The power attack doesn't. So I need to find some normal attacks for the two-handed weapon on this. Let's see what the forward power looks like. Alright, that's not bad. Let's do the backwards power. It's the same as the one-handed. Ah, yes. That's okay. I think it's because I couldn't find a good one-handed one at the time. I'm going to leave it like that for now because I kind of like it. Let's go ahead and look at the left-handed power. The left power attack. I keep saying the left-handed power attack. There's the right power. And let's go ahead and look at the left one again. And there's the right one again for good measure. And let's go ahead and look at the triple slash combo. And again, a race I forgot to give the triple slash combo to. And it looks like the Orcs, oh yeah. I wanted to get a little bit of variety, and I didn't want to give the TK dodge at attack or the smooth combat dodge attacks to all. Wait a minute, I didn't do the combat dodge attacks to another race. Okay, I'm gonna give the combat dodge attacks to this race because that's the TK dodge at attack right there. But the ad attack one is a more the smooth combat dodge is a more smooth looking one. I think I'm gonna give that to this race as the new dodge. But anyways, their left hand dodge is a step dodge, and the right one is the roll, and that is just mixed from other races. And the back one is the back dodge. Unless someone makes a new dodge animation, or if anyone sees or knows of a dodge animation that I don't have in this video, please point me in the direction to it. I need more dodges. More dodges. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at the bow. Looks like they got a somewhat normal stance as well. I think they are slightly different from the last one we looked at though. It's hard to tell. I'm not like really a bow user. Alright. And battle axe, I think they got some. Yeah, they do. Here's the standing power. The forward power. Oh, here's the back power. These are those animations that I was using on the Elves for their one-handed weapons. The Altmer. Okay. They actually are really nice for axes. I think that's what they were originally. Cool. Alright, let's check the triple slash with this. Ooh, that's nice. It's not really a triple slash, but I'll take it. Awesome. I'm pretty sure the females of this are exactly the same, but we're going to be checking them out just in case. Before we do, let's check out the, oh, it's another one that I did with that, huh? Yeah, okay, I'm going to have to change that as well. That's not supposed to be on this race. I'm surprised I put that on more than one race. Let's go ahead and check the female of the Orcs. And we're getting close. Alright. And, of course, the same stance as the males, because they won't listen to me and get their own. So let's go ahead and check out the two-handed first. Pretty sure they're the same as the males. They're not. They're completely different. What? I don't remember these animations. Well, this is the normal standing, normal attacks. Here's the standing power. That's the same. Here's the forward power. That's the same. So it looks like it's just the normal standing attacks that are different. Here's the back power. The left-handed power. Oh my god. I keep saying the left-handed power. Looks like the two-handed weapons are the same exactly for them. Let's double check with this. Looks like it. Woo! Get away from that wall. And let's double check the swords. Yes, they are. So if you watched my previous orc video, they are completely different than they were before. And they shouldn't have that forward dodge though. That's for the Khajiit. I only want the Khajiit to have that. Because the Khajiit are the ones that have the jumping ability, you know? They're the feline type race. Anyways, oh wait, did I show the dodges for these ones? Yeah, they're the step dodge and the roll. Okay, alright. So, that means we're down to the Redguards last. We're almost there. Alright, we're going to do the male Redguards first. Alright, and sorry for the abrupt change there. The game just froze on me. I'm surprised it took that long to freeze with me recording so long. Anyways, let's get back into it. The male Redguards. First off, this is the idol that I have set for them. Let's go ahead and check out their walking animations. And their running animations, and their sprinting animations. Alright, so I'm going to do the one-handed last because it's going to be it has a little explanation behind it. Let's go with the axes first. Looks like they are still vanilla on the Redguards, except for the forward attack and the back. That's the same as that other race, so I need to change that as well. So let's look at the two-handed attacks for the Redguards. So the swings look vanilla. The power attack for standing is actually randomized for this race. So there's a couple ones that can actually happen with this one. So let's go ahead and look at the right power attack, the left power attack, the right one more time. Oh, looks like the right's randomized. Ah, yes, the Redguards, they are randomized. I forgot. Most of their backwards, left, right, front, all their power attacks are pretty randomized. Their dodges are like the Argonians. They got flips, except for the back flip, it's a bigger flip than the Argonians was. So yeah, they have a couple of power attacks that they have randomized that they can have play. Let's go ahead and look at the triple slash. I'm pretty sure I have that randomized for this race. I do. I need to do that for all the races, but at the moment, just the Redguards have the randomized triple slash. So, yeah, the game froze. I don't have that bow favorited anymore. Let's go ahead and do that right now and check it. So it looks like they have a a bound bow animation playing for their regular bow. And there's the bash. Look at the way he's standing. That's great. Alright, so before we do the one-handed, let's check their unarmed. Regular attacks look pretty close to vanilla. If that's not vanilla, I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen vanilla animation, so it could be. I don't know. Here's the left power, the right power, and both together. Okay, that last one doesn't have the best animation, but the timing is right. Alright, so let's go with the one-handed. So just like the two-handed, the one-handed weapons for the Redguards are animated. They are randomized. So this regular attack animation right here is from a Skyrim Special Edition Ruin animation mod. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's like the dude that's doing it has a couple of cool animations that he's working on, and I'm waiting for them to get finished before I add more of them to the game. But here's the standing power for the Redguard. And they are randomized from ones that we've seen throughout the video. They're not as randomized, apparently, as I thought, because that is the same animation. Well, here's the forward. This is the main one that they have installed on their folder. Now, there are other random ones that will play when I play a forward attack. Sometimes it will do this one and then interrupt this one with a different one. And I'm hoping that'll happen so you can see what I'm talking about. But for now, let's go ahead and show you the other directions. Here's left. This is their base vanilla left one. Here's right. That's their base vanilla. When I say base vanilla, I mean my base vanilla animations in my folder. They have other random ones that should be playing. Here's the back one. And let's try the forward one again. Maybe it'll do a different one. It keeps wanting to do that one for some reason. Oh, wait. I think only the females have the randomized. Nope, nope, nope. You see it changed it up there at the end. He didn't do the normal slashes. Let me try this until it changes up a little bit. And see, it's making me a liar. I'm on video, and now it's not doing it. Alright, well, it normally does it. Hopefully it'll do it on the female. It may just be set up more for the female. It could be the males have the two-handed and the females have the one-handed randomization. We're about to find out. Let's go ahead and swap to the female Redguard. This is the second to last time we'll be changing. The last one will be the vampire female Redguards, because they fight the same but different. They're my favorite ones that I've been working on recently. All right, and female. So here's the female standing. I kind of want to do the idol a little bit differently because the shield is in the way, obviously, and I don't like that eclipse, as you can see. Kind of breaking my immersion a little bit, but that's okay. So first things first, the walk, the run, and the sprint. One-handed animations. So you'll notice the normal attacks are the same, but the power attack is different. Well, her power attack, that right there. That's the one that came with these. So it's a little wonky, the randomization one. I've got to fix it a little bit. It looks like it favors that one slash down attack, and I'm not sure why. That one right there. I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on with that. I'm pretty sure I know what's going on, but we'll figure that out later on. The left power, the right power. Yeah, and she's more randomized with the one-handed. For the most part, I think I kept the randomization to a minimum because I wanted each race to be easily able to be defined in combat. It looks like the Redguards have a roll dodge. So the males have that flip, I believe, and the females have this roll. I'm gonna have to check the video. Ooh, I don't know if I did roll with the male. Man, I can't remember. All right. Anyways, two-handed animations. Looks like the regular swings are normal. Power. Pretty sure they're randomized as well. Yes, they are. Then we got our forward power, our back power, our right power, and our left power. And these could be randomized, so let's go ahead and check them out a little. So most of these on the Redguards, all the randomized attacks are going to be ones that we've seen earlier on from the other races. This was the just the experimental one that I did, the pack for this race. It needs to be refined and some animations taken out because some kind of make it look wonky at times, if you get what I mean. But that's pretty much everything I wanted to show you guys for all the base races. So now I'm going to be swapping over to the female Redguard vampire. Now I'm really excited about this because the animations are just really fun. So without much further ado, let's just go ahead and get into it. So I'm going to swap over to that character right now. Alright, and here we are, the last race to show in this video, the female vampire Redguard. So, as you can see by the idol, my vampires float. I can't show you because I'm not getting knocked down, but they also have the get up floating animation when they get knocked off on the ground. They get up by floating. They have two dodges that they use that's randomized. If you watched my last video, you'd notice the spinny dodge that they had. That one right there. The vampires randomly use the spin one or this other one. And that's on all three directions, left, right, and back. The forward direction is only this for the vampires. The reason I did that is because if the NPC vampires spam the dodge at me, they come at me really fast like this, and it looks really cool in game, especially in first person, because they just look like they have, you know, supernatural movements. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So, of course, we've got our normal attacks. We've got our standing power, which you may think looks a little strange, especially since they get down on the ground. But the reason why I have that like that is so I can start combos off. For example, if I do my TK dodge at attack, or my smooth combat dodge, you know, just dodge whenever I'm at the end of that. For example, to the left, or forward. If an enemy NPC uses this power attack and then dodges forward, it looks really cool in game. Of course, they can't always just attack me instead. It's a possibility. So, there's the standing power. We've got the forward power, which is the same as the Redguards, which is the sliding forward. And of course, if you don't like that at the end, you can always just dodge out of it. Continue your combo. Oh, there's my left-handed power, by the way, my left power attack. Then we've got our back power attack. And our forward once again. Our right. Oh, I didn't show the right. There's the right. I usually combo out of that because of the animation that it is. I'm going to go ahead and play the whole animation for you. Is that first part right there that I don't really care for. But that's alright. I normally don't let it play all the way. I'll just do this part and then either dodge forward or, you know, dodge backwards. Just depending. Then we've got our backwards power. I think I did that one already. Yeah. Alright. So the vampires, they have these kind of extravagant flying moves. But not only that, but the movement with the one-handed weapons on the vampires, they kind of use their sword telekinetically, like so. Throwing it out in front of them. I really, really like this, especially with the smooth combat dodge, because if you just walk forward, throw out your sword, and wait for it to come back to you right before you do the dodge, just like have the first click right when the sword hits your hand, and it looks really, really good when you dodge. For example, that was a little too late. That was a little too late. That was almost just right. Looks really good, see? Ooh, man. Smooth, look at that. Oh, I love it. And that's just the first attack in that. The second one is that little spin slash right there. So you could mix it up if you wanted to by doing a regular normal attack, then move into your second attack to do a normal and then spin. Like so. Alright, so let's go ahead and go to the two-handed weapons. Let's look at the bow first. I believe I got flying bow animations, yes. Let's look at the hand-to-hand. Oh, this isn't that character. I don't have the hand-to-hand on this. I'm going to have to do it manually. Alright. So, like the Khajiit, they have the claw attacks. But mine float when they're moving on the vampires. So here's the left power. The right power. I believe they're the same as the Khajiits. Yeah, they sure are. Alright. Oh yeah, the sneaking is this. Pretty cool. So the special attacks that I was using for my one-handed weapon are actually sneak attacks for the one-handed that I just renamed for use for standing. All 4 of them are actually still set to the sneaking. So, for example, the backwards power attack with the weapon out when I'm not sneaking, and the backwards power attack with the weapon out when I am sneaking are completely different. Here's this one. The reason why I don't have that as my normal backwards power attack is because of even though it is cool, it's a little wonky, and when NPCs use it, it's kind of jarring to see them teleporting around like that. And it's the same reason why this forward attack isn't being used, and here it is right now. Also, it's extremely overpowered in battle. If I use that, usually something's going to die. So I try not to use it. Of course, it's hard not to use it, especially if you come across someone that's like killing you over and over again, especially if you got your game set up to where, you know, someone can hit you just the right moment and you're going to die. And it happens quite often. You're going to be tempted to use your powerful moves, which, you know, is why they're still on here, of course. Who isn't going to use them? So let's go ahead and go to the two-handed. Let's go with the axe first. See if I have anything for the axe. Ah, yes. I don't think I changed much for the axe. I think it's just the way that the idle form is. Yeah, they're using the Beasty sword animations. So that's one thing I do need to change. Oh, I forgot to show the Dunmer axes. They're using special animations. Ah, oh well. I'll show that off in a different video. I don't feel like going back through all this again. So, here is the one-handed, or the two-handed weapon animations. You may have seen these animations on the Nexus. I figured that the vampires would be the perfect ones to use them since, you know, they've got mind powers and whatnot. So these are the normal attacks. This is the standing power. Here's the block, of course. Here's the backwards power that I'm currently using. The forward power. The left power. And the right power. Now, all of these powers, the forward, back, left, and right, of course, have been used in other races, but I ran out of attacks. I don't have any attacks that I can use. I need to find some more, or make some myself. Like I said earlier, I think I'm going to try my hand animation just to, so I can finish this whole pack, you know, fill in the gaps instead of using this same animation for this character, but just renamed. I want it to be completely different for every race. So the idol for this is very cool, which is one of the reasons why I've been sitting here for just a second. I kind of wanted to show off the floating sword there. I also forgot to show the one-handed blocking. I changed this to be the same as the two-handed. So let's show this off a little bit with the dodges, because I found that this moveset actually looks pretty decent with the smooth dodge attack. And this does hit all enemies if you have the dynamic sweep attack mod installed, which I do have that installed, I believe. Let me check. Yes, I do. So if there's like 5 bandits in front of me, this sword, if it hits all 3 of them, like flying through them, it's hitting all 3 of them. So you gotta watch out, especially if you're going against a bunch of vampires and you have, even if you have like people with you, they're going to be able to hit you, because I don't know. My game is set up to where everything that I can do, the NPCs can do as well, even the sweep attacks. So I go in a group against a den of vampires and I'm screwed. Anyways, let's do the triple slash. I think that's pretty much it. That's pretty much everything I wanted to show on this video. And yeah, this levitate spell works pretty well with these animations. Oop, that's the two-handed animations. That happens sometimes. Let's go ahead and check that out. Ooh, yeah. Flying in the air. You can't tell because of the room I'm in, but I am flying. Just landed. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. I just wanted to pretty much have a self-reference video for myself so I can see what is installed on all my races without having to go through all of them. Because, as you can see, it takes quite a while to go and check all the animations that I have on all my races. So, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button down there. And like I said earlier, I said I was only going to say it once, but I'll say it one more time. On the 10-year anniversary of Skyrim, I will release this pack to the public for that one day. So if you do want to get this animation pack, you're going to have to either subscribe and check back on the day, or just keep tabs. But either way, I'm only going to be releasing it on that one day. The main reason because of this is because I can't get permissions to use all these animations in a pack and release them on the Nexus from all the users. A lot of the animations in this pack are from different sites, from foreign websites, Lovers Lab, people that don't respond anymore. Almost every animation pack on regular edition and special edition from the Skyrim Nexus, I'm using animations from that in some way in this pack. This video only showed off a very minuscule amount of animations that I have in this pack. Like I said earlier, there are over 20,000 animations in this pack. If someone wants proof, I can make a video showing how many animations I have, and all the folder structures and how it's all set up and everything. I can even make a tutorial video on how to get your Skyrim set up like mine, to where you can have your randomized move sets and all that, if you don't want to go with the whole combat gameplay overhaul direction or the sky sub direction, because there are multiple directions you can go with combat. I happen to go in this direction, which is a slightly different direction than everyone else seems to be going. Personally, I like the direction that everyone else is going, especially with the true directional movement that just dropped. I'm hoping that it gets ported to LE, and I'm hoping that my animations will work with it, and I'm just hoping. But we'll find out. Anyways, if you made it to the end of this video, kudos to you. This has been a very, very long video, and again, I'll have to apologize for the horrible audio quality, the horrible speaking quality. I haven't spoken to myself and an audience in a very, very long time. My last videos didn't have any audio. I haven't had a microphone in quite a while. But anyways, we're going to be wrapping it up right here. If you want to see more content like this one, hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you want to get this content, this animation pack, stay tuned, because on the 10-year anniversary of Skyrim, it's dropping. One day only. Anyways, have a good one, guys. My name is Khajiit. Peace out, and take it easy. I'll see you next time.